Good morning, guys, and welcome to our second game at the Grey Festival here in Port Elizabeth. Alongside me is Fenna Barnard. Welcome, Fenna. It's your first game today. It's my second.
Morning, Lyle. Lovely day again today. PE putting on a bit of show, a bit of cloud around. Slight breeze, as we'd say down this part of the world. Not too bad. I think the Joburg guys might not enjoy it too much. But I think we have a good clash here. Graeme College and St Albans from Pretoria. There we have the St Albans starting lineup.
Yeah, the captain, I think, is number 4, Reece Fulford. One to watch is Simon Miller, number 5. He was part of the Bull side, and I think they said with me, SA under 17 squad. So they've got some nice players, the St Albans side, and they are playing from right to left from the screen. The picture currently is on the St Albans, so they're wearing the strip. I think it's a light blue or dark blue and light blue combination, and there's the Graeme College first team.
Chisum Okele, number 1, is the captain. Lakanya Sam at 10 is their vice captain. Graeme coming off a very good result against Al College for them at their rugby day last weekend. Yep. Very unfortunate to miss a penalty goal in the last few minutes, hit the uprights. So I think a side to watch, move the ball around, a lot of speed, and I think Graeme will be full of running here.
If it's the same number 1 from last year, I was very impressed with him. If I can remember, he was all over the field when I watched him play last year, and there will be a young, fit side from not too aware of what St Albans have got, and we'll have to just see how they go. But according to their setup, they seem quite good, Fenna, and it's going to be good to see.
St Albans, of course, coached by Kennedy Simba. A lot of promotion rugby in South Africa for the Cheetahs particularly, and Graeme College headed off by Johnny van der Meulen with his dad as the manager. So father and son duo there. Old man Nico, legend in Graeme College circles, and there's the kickoff.
It's quite deep into the 22 of Graeme, and Graeme now look to hold the ball.
Lost backwards there. Referee feels as the knock, and early set piece here for St Albans deep in Graeme College territory.
Yeah, I think in the first game as well, which we watched, the guys playing into the wind, trying to carry the ball a lot more. The exit strategy would be maybe 1 or 2 phases a bit more than what they would want to. But you've got to get it right. I mean, if you don't get it right and get it set up correctly, you're going to put yourself under pressure. And straight on the attack now, we've got St Albans looking to score either left or right. At this stage, looks like they're going to be set up to go right.
Coach Simba licking his lips here.
Good pick up by number 8 as he looks to just go straight through the middle of the Graeme backline. They've got men open here if they just get the ball going wide. It's great hands there by the number 10 from St Albans, and there was a great set piece by St Albans. They went the right hand side, sucked in the defenders, and then a quick switch around, and that was a great try there by Tabang.
Tabang Mogadima.
Yep. It's great work by them, and you can see in the video they went right, they set up on the left, which is great work. Quick change to the left, shouting for the ball, and a great pickup from a pass that was almost at his feet, and there were men open on the left hand side as well for him. It was great work there by St Albans.
Easy as you like for the number 10. Now the conversion, we'll have the win behind him. Let's see how he deals with kicking down at the coast.
Just would hang it just outside the right hand upright, and it should curl it in. He reminds me a lot of Kennedy Simba when he actually played the young flower.
Coach obviously taking him at his wing.
Just pushed it too straight.
Lila should listen to you. Outside the right, he might have had a better result. That's 5-0 to St Albans after 2 minutes. And Graeme, with that nightmare start, are going to want to get nice and deep into St Albans territory and keep them there.
And yet again, it was good to see that the kickoff was nice and deep inside the 22, kept them back, put them under pressure from the start, picked up from a knock-on and turned over ball and a try. So it's going to be hard work for Graeme to counteract that now.
So you see that ball has carried over the 10. Refs letting play continue. Taking it a touch. Here's one, sports fans. If the ball crosses the vertical of whichever line it is, be it the touch line or the 10 meter or even the crossbar of the upright, it's carried.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've seen a few times I think in club games in Ireland, particularly wind blowing quite strongly, conversion comes straight back at you after you've given it a bit of height. And St Albans with the line out now just inside Graeme territory.
Great counteract about Graeme as they just go down, looking to work their way up the field.
Great hands by the 10. Lovely line there.
It's by the captain. Just a little bit of miscommunication there between the lock and the scrum off of Graeme, but going back for the early infringement of a knock-on, as the ref saw an early knock-on previously from, I think it was from the line-out or from the set phase.
Cullen Williams will look to feed the scrum here. And Mr. Sam will be looking at the options. The left wing is standing quite close to the fly half. Probably use him to straighten the line, set a close target. Good scrum by St Albans. Oh, flank was off very quickly there, ref let it go.
Yeah. As Graeme now look to set up on just to try and get a little bit into this game, just get themselves settled. It's good ball carrying there as they just try and get the forwards going into the game. It's good work by Graeme as they're just holding onto the ball, making them way up the field, about 5 meters up now. Scrum off sticking for that ball. Back to Sam. It's great work there by Graeme.
It's all there, Theo Shelley.
They've got men open here if they just spread it wide. They're sucking in the defenders to St Albans quite tight. They look to go left again. Good work, good hands. It's good work there by Graeme College now. It looks like there could be a penalty advantage to them. It's good work there by Graeme, up there, carrying up there by Simon Cowley. And penalty on there for Graeme, not rolling away, slowing down the ball. And that was quite good work from Graeme there, Fenner. They just, when they got the ball in hand, they just look quite dangerous, keeping the ball alive. It was a good carry there by their number 8, Andrew McCullum. And then some good work there after that.
McCullum was a standout last weekend. Quite a lanky lad in this Graeme side. And along with Cowley and others, they seem to have some pretty burly ball carriers in their pack of forwards. Now you can see the line throw. Can't be a bit of a gamble going any deeper than 4 here.
We saw in the first game as well, the wind is playing a factor in the line-out. So let's just see how their strategy is going to take place in the short line-out. Not too bad. As Graeme now start to work their way into the match. Oh, that's a great little kick, little box kick here. Nearly worked well. It's good defensive work there by St Albans right wing, or say left wing. And that's a great exit strategy by Tabang. Ooh, hitting the camera lady straight on the head.
That's a falcon, Lyle. And I don't think Graeme will be too unhappy there. Line out in a similar position.
It was great work by their number 9. It was at, I think it's Cullen Williams. He just saw a little opportunity there, which it nearly worked.
Oh, sloppy stuff there from Graeme, losing that ball. Ref says no advantage, 2 knocks. I'll go for the first one, scrum down in the 15. You want to bank your line-outs in these sort of conditions?
Yep.
Ball in hand is gold. And now St Albans, I think the nerves will settle. They can look to get out of their half.
Yeah. Quite impressed with their number 10. He's controlling the game pretty well at the moment. He seems to be a good level-headed player, Tabang. And I think he's just having a chat to his players, say, listen, are we going to kick or are we going to run? Good work there at the backs. Tabang yet again. Almost worked for him. Picked up by St Albans, charged down originally by Graeme. Now the ball's going out wide. Quick work here by St Albans as they look to push right up to their big ball carrier at number 8 as he goes to ground. Yet again, going right again. As his good hands to bung in again. Oh, and that's a bad pass by him.
Both sides seem fairly jittery at the moment. He's still quite early.
You can see he was quite settled with the exit strategy there, which was quite good to try and put them under pressure. And he just unfortunately found the charge down or the hands of the Graeme player, which just stopped that. But the strategy is pretty good. Use the wind, get down into the field, put Graeme under pressure, and then work from there.
Better throw this time.
Good carry up there from Graeme. It's good defensive work there by St Albans, but looks pulling down in the line-out. So there was no there's no advantage from the line-out, and obviously infringement at the line-out, you obviously cannot play a man in the air, and ref was just allowing advantage to go, and there wasn't any.
Graeme opting for the scrum.
Yep.
So you're not trying for territory. Fly, I think, a bit intimidated by the wind after that kick-off this morning. It came back at him.
As the sun comes out now, I think it's actually quite warm, warmer than it was just now, and fantastic conditions to play rugby in today. The field's looking fantastically. It's really looking good. You just the compliments to the ground staff here. I don't think I've seen it in such good condition for a long time, and it's really looking good.
Yeah, remarkable stuff here. Danny Daniel and his team have worked really hard. Quite fortunate to have a couple of boreholes on campus, which have worked overtime the last few weeks. And yeah, the school has put on a show. The Standard Bank Festival here, brought to you by Powerade, or in association with Powerade. Over 80 schools participating over the 2 days. So if you are in the vicinity, well, the coverage is fantastic from Mr. Sell here. Get down to the ground and watch some great schoolboy rugby.
It's good work there. They're looking to just exploit the outside backs of St Albans, as now we've got Graeme now looking to punch up the middle of the field. It's good work there by Graeme. They've just been patient.
Carried by the captain there, Bukele.
Offsides, yep. Great work there by Graeme, as they're starting to now start to find their settle in the ground. I think there's an advantage for offsides there from St Albans, just trying to push too early. Yet again going to number 3, good carry there by Chumani Tsuni. I've been quite impressed with the way Gray just slowly getting back into this game. They're working quite hard at keeping their ball. Ball retention has been pretty good so far. Watch the little box kick here. There we go.
Probably a little bit too much out there. Idea was very good. St Albans defending all the men up in the line. So that space is there to be exploited by Cullen Williams. He looks to be a bit of a live wire so far. Has caught the eye.
Yeah, the ball retention for Graeme has been quite good. I think when they get settled, they're looking to just punch their way up. Short line out here by Graeme.
Very happy with something here. I think there's a bit of blood on the lock from St Albans. Called for the blood substitution.
We've got rolling subs on, so you can get on quickly if you can. I think that's a great initiative here, Fenner, just to give the guys a pre-season run on the game. Means get those rolling subs on, get them in, and give the guys a chance that have come down, especially from Joburg, to get down here and have a run on the day.
Got to give a lot of praise to our director of sport, Neil Bilby. Quite innovative. The 2 festival is his idea, and then the rolling subs spoke a hole in my ear, and then we did the referees a couple of years ago, primarily so that boys that are paying thousands of rands for a trip can all get enough game time. And there we are, set to continue.
Just can't get that judging, just the wind factor as well. And just a turnover ball now for St Albans to get out of there. 22. Oh, it's not a great kick into the 14 of
Bangisa.
Graeme. Is he still going?
We found a hole.
Almost got through that space. I think if he had gone through there, it was straight through under the poles. And Graeme now looked to just put some more pressure on.
Williams to Sam. Gets a white 12 all. Loose pass, unfortunately. Almost an interception. And Graeme got a gel there that nearly went to hand.
They look dangerous in ball in hand. They just got to try and cut out those small errors of the handling errors, and I think they could be able to just put 1 or 2 tries away. Yeah, their thought process has been pretty good. Their execution just failing a bit at the end of the day.
Theo Seller throwing a bit of a loose pass there. Couple of coach killing mistakes. But Graeme looking full of running. Always going to see schoolboys. We want to see them playing positively. And now St Albans again with a chance to clear their lines, get out of trouble. I'll be giving the ball a bit of height and kicking down to the far left corner. That's where the wind tends to blow towards.
And the left corner Fenn is talking about is where the scoreboard is actually set, and that's a much better exit strategy here, putting Graeme under a bit of pressure here as they look to counter from the kick back, and some great work there by the Graeme left wing.
That's Glasso.
As a pick and go now from Graeme, as they're just trying to counteract from the kick back.
Great hands by Sam. Lovely line
Great
there
work
by Simon Cowley. Rippy knocked over here. Oh, now that's something you don't see every day. Looks a bit winded.
I hope he hasn't done a knee.
Tell you his pride's probably hurting more than his body is at the moment too.
As a ref myself, I've had one of those big 18-year-old front rankers knock me over. You get in the wrong line or you get in the wrong side of the ruck, and you've got nowhere to go. You just got to take it.
There's a replay. He's just gone down like a sack of potatoes. I think he's called for the substitute. Referees are scrambling to replace him.
It looks like it just got caught on the knee, and the ref we got is Mr. Willems. Was handling the game pretty well. Unfortunately, just taken a knock on the knee, and time has stopped. Is it rolling time today, Benno?
Yes, 30 minutes, no stoppages. So they better make a plan quite quickly here. The replacement referee is on.
It's folks. If you're not too sure with regards to the laws of the game, we get two types of times. We get running time as we just stopping now. You can see the clock on the screen. In this festival, we for first team games that is normally playing time, and playing time means that if there's an injury or there's a stopping play, the time will stop, and they will get exactly 70 minutes of playing time. Where running time, the clock unfortunately does not stop, so you'll only get the running time of 30 minutes, or as today it's 30 minutes. So with regards to injuries and to stoppages of play, the clock will not stop. It's just to ensure that the festival can run on time, and that we don't have too many overlaps in getting the games to you on time. So in a festival like this, in most festivals, it's running time. But in a normal derby day, if Gray was or Graeme were playing St Albans in a derby game at home, it will be a normal playing time, which will be stopping time now, and basically they'll get their full playing time of 70 minutes, which is 35 minutes a half.
Apology to the ref. It seems that this is rather serious. So bringing on a splint as well. So possibly, I think your perception of a knee ligament injury could be quite accurate, Lal.
Yeah, I think the guy came from behind, just maybe hit him directly as he was taking a step. Like I said, a knee ligament is never nice to tear. It just takes some time to heal. So it looks like he's gone down. He looks like he's in a bit of discomfort. So Fenner, with regard to, while we got a minute in break in time, just to go through, I mean, we were chatting the other night, and you were saying that there's like 80 odd teams that have come down from around the country to play in a festival. Like, it's from under 14s right through to first teams. It must be a massive task for you guys to put together in a team to make sure that everything runs smoothly, and the stress levels must be immense coming into this week. How have you found getting together and putting a festival like this? It obviously is stressful, and do you guys have a team of guys that do it, or how do you go about it?
There's probably about 30 staff that have been involved, but our director of sport had about 3 separate meetings a week for the last 3 weeks with different groups of people. My step count, I've hit 7 Ks today already, walking across the 4 fields. But thankfully, people are quite willing to sacrifice their time. I think people often forget that this doesn't happen with our teachers. And again, folks, they're cutting short holiday time away from their own families to show up and look after our kids. We're all passionate about the sport, but it's great to be able to host people. We look forward to this every year. And I think we do fairly well in that regard. Running 6 fields, there will be 42 matches today. Yeah. And we'll run 7 fields on Saturday, as some of the Joburg. There's, I think, only 2 flights out of PE on Saturday afternoon, the sleepy hollow that we live in. So guys want to get out of here a little bit earlier, so we're running 7 fields. Yeah, it's great for the community in PE to get down here and watch some great schoolboy rugby, whether it be under 14 or whether first team. You've got opportunities just within the school. There's four fields within the space of not even 200 meters to be able to try and watch different schools from abroad. There's schools from Durban and from East London and that, and it's great to have. It's a great opportunity for the likes of
parents that haven't seen other schools to come and have a watch, and just to get that vibe of what other schools. I mean, I wasn't aware of St. Benedict's myself, and it was nice to see an opportunity for them to play in a festival like this against another school. So it definitely brings the community together and brings them to your school, which is fantastic. And the grounds and everything at Grey at the moment is looking fantastically top notch. And there was a lot of staff that are involved, and they greet you, and they're very involved. They look like they want to be involved, which is good for you.
Thanks, Lal. Yeah, it was nice to play against schools from different regions. I mean, you're sort of limited by your locale, as it were, in the various provinces, and it was nice to be able to play against schools from different areas of the country. Very nice. We've got almost an entire contingent of English-speaking schools from Joburg. I think Kes is the only one that let us down this year. They've chosen to go to Wynberg instead of joining us again. But always nice to see everyone and catch up again. I mean, the beers were nice and cold last night.
Yeah.
Generator was thankfully going.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the load shedding, we're having chat to the guys from SSL. From School Sports Live, it's a hard work for them to get things running here, and we appreciate the work that they do as well. It's a hard graft. They've got to deal with the load shedding as well, and they to get streaming out across to the nation and to international. It's a hard work, and we appreciate the work that they've also done to get the live streaming out, and to ensure that if there is a power outage at the time of broadcasting, that they've made a plan to keep on streaming, which is fantastic work from their side. So well done to the team from School Sports Live for keeping the broadcast going, and it's a great initiative. I think this is fantastic to be able to bring old boys from around the world to be able to just log onto their, from wherever they are, their phones or from their computers, and to be able to watch live rugby, which is fantastic.
But annoyed to see the stadium clock has been stopped, yeah. Naive schoolboys made an error.
Yeah.
But this is becoming a little bit concerning now. Both camps. So we've got about 10 minutes left in the half.
Yeah.
Seems that the first side's being a little bit indulgent. Yeah. Let's drag that man by the ankles. Let's get him off. Let's play some rugby.
Yeah.
So 5-0 to St Albans. A couple of years ago, my first year coaching at Grey, we were playing against Selborne College, and one of the Selbornians unfortunately broke his leg, and we were trailing by 2 points, and we lost 20 minutes. So my team was incredibly frustrated that afternoon.
I'm sure that game was also televised with that break.
Wouldn't have been the third side. Here comes GuardMed are responding, our ambulance crew. Wonderful work they do as well for us.
If you just joined us, folks, we've had about would say 6 or 7 minutes stop in time with regards to an injury that has taken, unfortunately, to the referee and not to one of the players. Seems to have knocked his knee, and they're just obviously taking precautionary measures to get him safety, and then they will replace him with one of the ARs, and so as soon as he's off the field, they will then resume play. And it was leading up to being quite a good a tussle between these two schools, quite evenly matched.
Schools are similar size,
yeah.
So I think it's a very nice balanced clash. Graeme College, of course, a state boys' school, and St Albans a private school from Pretoria, but I think very similar size rugby close particularly. And St Albans, I think with a fair number of players representing at a high level. Jason Jenkins, who's doing really well for the Bulls, particularly as a recent old boy. Bongi Manambi is another. And Graeme College, of course, the home of World Cup winner Henny LaRue. Played 12 in the World Cup final in '95 for South Africa. Strong rugby culture, very, very proud tradition. Go from grade 4 to grade 12 in Grahamstown. And they've done reasonably well the last couple of years. A very jittery first team coach from Grey last year, heading to the Graham Day to play against them.
Yeah. And
they always punch well above their weight, the Grahamians.
No, they seem to have their structures quite. It seemed to be working quite well for them when they got back into the game. They were shell-shocked in the first 3 minutes of the game with a try to St Albans from sort of a kick-off knock-on first sets piece of the day, and they sort of St Albans just put it together and went through. But since then, Graeme have come back. They've looked pretty solid in the attack and the approach. And as we now see that the referee now has been put into the ambulance and will be leaving the field shortly, and I'm sure we'll be back on the field. They might give 5 minutes with regards to injury time and maybe just cut the half time, but I think that they are having a discussion with the ref on the far side, and we'll hopefully see what's going to happen now in the next minute or so.
All right, so referees on the field, play will resume. We're split in the red and black groups here of Eastern Province. Man, scrum down. Cullen Williams ready to feed the live wire scrum half. And there we go, game on.
Just trying to feel each other out. Yeah, new ref on the field.
A couple of faces for radio there.
It's great camera work here from SSLR team as we get right in line with the feed from Cullen Williams. Is now getting ready to get this game back on the go. On the go.
Sam.
That's good work there by men on the outside. Now if you can use it carefully.
Bangisa on the break, yeah.
Great work there by Graeme as they use the space wide. Williams did again a little box kick. Worked well.
Oh. Tiptoeing on the touchline there, unfortunately forced into touch by the St Albans defenders. It seems that little chip is a tactic they've decided on, and it's working a treat at the moment.
It could come into more favour in the second half when the wind's at their back.
No, definitely.
But I'm quite impressed with Williams and Sam. They seem to work very well together. Sam controls the backs very well. Puts him on the right foot. Great line-out work there by St Albans as they just look now to get themselves back into the territory of Graeme. It's a good carry there by their number 8. Carried back, and that's a great kick downfield. And taken up now by Gray as he looks to counter-attack. We've got Bangisa. Fuller running Bangisa as he looks just to try and settle out just outside the 10 metre of Graeme.
Sam. There's still a mare on the outside there.
It's great work there by Graeme as they're looking just to keep it simple.
Great counter ruck. There's Shlomla Maranene with a good carry. Williams, Sam. Oh, he's found him. Oh, ref says it's forward. Forward pass.
Great idea. Great work there by, I think it's Simon Cowley. He really gets around the park for a big guy. And they're really showing with ball in hand. It's just that's just those. If they could just clean up their mistakes, I think they could be really putting St Albans on the back foot here.
Must actually give kudos. St Albans have defended manfully. They've done most of this, or only the 10 or so minutes we've had of this first half. If you're just joining us, we had quite a long injury break. Referee looks to have done a bit of a nasty there to his leg, and took a long time to stabilise him. Wish him all well for his recovery. Excuse my humour earlier on about it. And there's St Albans with a good feed from the scrum. On the foot down, and an easy pickup for that is Glassor.
It's now Graeme a little bit under pressure. They're trying to just recover. It's a good carry here by number 18.
The senior result now, Graeme College under 14s beating St Albans 24-7. It's great defence again, double tackle. Sam,
it's good work.
Skip pass.
Good work.
Lovely handoff. Tiptoeing on the touchline there, ref has kept his flag down.
Just good counter-ruck in there by St Albans, and they turned over the ball. And Sizlo now look like they just want to turn that turnover into good work here. They don't really have men outside. It's good work by Tabang, outside wing. We've got great hands there by the right wing. And good work there on the ball.
So Bankali again, and he's won a turnover for his team.
Absolutely fantastic. That was great work there by Cowley. As the tackle went in, his instinct was to go straight onto the ball, which was fantastic, and got a great turnover there from Graeme. They were under a little bit of pressure there, and if the ball came out there, they could have been on the back foot. But a great steal and great turnover. As they look just to slow their game down a bit now, they're going to look to kick. Yeah, maybe
Sam,
not.
Tap and go here.
Yeah. Clear strategy that they've got just to keep the ball in hand. Great offload to the captain.
Okay, with a lovely carry there.
Beautiful. He runs great lines here. You've got
behind the back. Sam, long pass. And here we have Bangiso looking to have a go. Oh, he's lost that forward, unfortunately.
Yeah. Could have been a hand as he went back there, but good work for St Albans. So they look to turn over quickly as they now look to carry by the number 5. Good defensive work there by Graeme. It's again, they're going to carry again just to set up another pod. It's great defensive work there by Graeme College.
Slow ball. Scrummy. Oh, he's looked left and right twice each. Thrown a wild pass.
Great pressure here by Graeme and just released it out. Great defensive tackle there again. St Albans now just looking to release that pressure and putting Graeme back on the back foot, which is a great kick there by the fullback.
And that's where you want to play down that corner.
Right, we've just been told by one of the referee directors that they're going to try and manage both the halves well and try and give as much time playing to it. So they will try and just cut the second half slightly shorter so that they don't lose as much time in the first and the second half. And they just gave us a little quick heads up on that.
Well, Jokihu, headmaster of Cape Recife High School, has been involved in refereeing for many, many years. One of the wise heads locally. I'm sure this will all be under control and we won't have much of a disruption to the later matches.
It's great line-out work there by St Albans as they look to carry it up, and great defensive work there by Graeme.
He's got his arm out for some advantage. I think that tackle's a bit reckless in terms of the new law, but talking about the shoulder. Quick hands up for St Albans.
It's great work there great hands by St Albans, just moving laterally across the field though. You need a bit of direction.
Another stab ahead by the fly. Oh, straight into touch, but the ref says no advantage. Coming back for that penalty.
The number 14 from St Albans is quite a big. If you look at the field, we're quite far, but he looks like a real big hard runner. And we've just noticed now that he is his name. I'm not going to try and pronounce his first name. Inkansane Flepu, and he was part of the SA Under-16 squad. So they have looked to use him quite often. I think you see when they're going to the right hand side, they're trying to get him in the ball. So obviously when he's ball in hand, he's obviously a dangerous runner. And that's a great penalty touch found there by
lovely nudge,
Tabane is just 5 meters out. He's put St Albans now on a really good front foot here just before half time.
Some tall timber in the St Albans pack, and I assume catch and drive will be the call here from Coach Simba.
Now the lineups have been pretty solid this morning.
Oh, it's not the best throw.
No, not at all.
Timing was poor there. Graeme gets to breathe again. And I think if they can get out of here, they'll be quite happy with this return, having played into the win in the first half.
That's a great exit kick there by Sam with the left-footed, and just giving them a little bit of breathing space as they're going into half-time. And it'll be now St Albans throwing just outside Graham's 2022. It was a commentator's curse here because their line-out has been pretty solid and came up to 5 meters from the line. And as you said, they've had good line-out ball. Then throw it in skew.
Chance to rectify here.
Good work. That's good work, and now they're just trying to keep that ball tight. It's good defensive work there from Graeme. St Albans now start to look to drive forward, getting the momentum going forward. It's great work by St Albans. Could be a penalty, yep.
Gone down, advantage accruing here to the grey and white hoop, the grey and blue hoops, excuse me.
And Graeme's done well just to slow it down with some of their defenders, and it's some great line speed there by their hooker just to stop that attack. As St Albans now look to build up again for some space to open on the outside, and a good ball carry there by their number 3.
Slow ball now.
It's good work there. They got men open on the outside, just draw and pass, just a little bit static. It's good carry back inside by their left wing. So now St Albans now look to feed off again to the right hand side. It's got big centre carrying up there. They're looking good for some quick ball here. It could be quite dangerous on the outside if they get it quicker. It's a good carry there by St Albans. Back again, just a little bit static at the moment now. They've got good ball now. They're putting them under pressure. No try. I think too many movements there from the ball carrier. Went down first, and then I think he just rolled over, and the ref correctly saying no try, coming back and giving a penalty for the early infringement, which was, I think, collapsing that maul.
And someone's to go for the corner again. So folks, we're not sure of the time situation. As Lyle said, they're going to shorten the second half a bit, so allow more time here of that long injury break we had for the referee that injured himself. And Solomon's going for the corner again. I want a better throw this time.
It's the right option to get in there on the previous line out there. They worked well. I think it'll be a 2-ball again. Just keep it simple.
Middle ball.
Great work here. And there they go. Good sack there by Graeme, just stopping that ball straight away, which is a legal option for them to do. Great try, great carry there by the centre from St Albans. He looks like he's full of running, and that I think it's either the 12 or the 13. I just want to see when he gets up. Could be Jared Dix, or it's Tim Fredericks. We'll have a look now. And it's Jared Dick. It's a great try. He's been involved in a lot of their sort of set-up balls from their lineouts, and that good ball carry, as you can see, clean over. And that's good carry, good work.
Great power there, gets his arms through the tackle. And 10-0 here, St Albans with the conversion to come. See the Fluff learned his lesson with the earlier one. Start the ball a bit wider on the right hand side.
Too straight again.
Tabang Mongodiba.
Looks like Jared Dick, the try scorer, is just getting a bit of attention. He obviously took a bit of a knock when he went over and scored the try. So he's just off the field at the moment, just getting a bit of blood and a bit of eye sorted out. And I'm not too sure if he's been replaced. But Graeme now look to restart. That's a great restart. Hanging ball to the back. It's great take up there by St Albans locks, so they look to work up the field. It's great interplay between the two locks. Arm out for an advantage penalty here by the ref. I'm sure he'll come back now. St Albans look to feed outside wide. Oh, it's great feet there by the fullback. And no advantage and penalty for not releasing. I'm sure that's not releasing or playing or hands in.
Momentum all with St Albans at the moment. Starting to dominate those collision points. Some burly forwards getting their carries going, and I think Graeme will be hoping at half time will come quite soon, so they have the advantage of the win behind their backs.
The two lock forwards for St Albans have been quite impressive, and the one is obviously the number 4, he's their captain, and the number 5 is Simon Miller and Reese Fulford. They've really, you could see the interplay, their line-out calling has been pretty solid, you know, and is yet again now not finding touch and counteracting here from Graeme. They'll try and look as best possible, try and get a score on the board before half time. And good clean out, good work here by Graeme as they look to come to the right hand side of the field. It's great hands. Just keep it going, keep the ball alive.
Plungo with a carry there, sets a wide target. Williams. Sam is committed to the ruck, so using on the forwards, it's number 4, Shlomo Maranene. Williams again to Sam. Plays McCallum quite close.
Yeah, it's great carry there. Great work here by Graeme. Sure there'll be a penalty, not rolling away. Yeah, he's got it there. It's
Williams,
great work.
Sam. Plays number 12, that's Shele.
It's great work here by Graeme. Just trying to work their way up the field. Sam again, offloading. Big ball carry on the field.
It's Tando Nogaya.
There's the ball. Great work again. Just trying to make it available. There they go left here. They've got men open on the outside. Oh! So the ref said it's gone backwards. And Gray play on just inside the 22 now of St Albans. So they're looking to try and get onto the board early on. As Williams gets the ball back to Sam. McCallum. And he's really looked like he's been dangerous running ball carrier. It's a great carry from McCallum. As they work closer and closer up the field towards St Albans try line.
Sam. Wide again, Shele.
Oh, great work there by the captain, Mokele. Just slowing it down enough. Good hands here. Wide pass outside to number 14. Not a bad option. But now they need to get tackled and get released. The ball's on the ground.
Williams. It's number 7, Makalima, the first time we've seen him today.
Yeah. It's good work. They've been outside here. It's a great work by the captain. He's going one way over. So it's great work here by Graeme. And
pick and go, driven back by the St Albans defenders. Williams, Sam.
Oh, that's work. Great work there by McCallum. Great try there by Graeme. Worked hard to get there. Literally was from, I reckon, 50 meters out, and they just worked phase after phase. There's good patience work there, good handling skills. They kept the ball alive, and eventually it paid off to Andrew McCallum. It was good work. I mean, he had a good run early on, so it was good to see him finishing off a well-worked try from Graeme.
I see the tempo play there by Graeme College. Quite quick recycle. And definitely Williams and their vice captain Sam coming into the game, using their runners off 10. And I think Richard Ward, Coach van der Merwe, will probably breathe a sigh of relief here just before the break. And Sam with quite a tricky kick into the wind.
He's been quite impressive with the way he's held the backs together. Great kick over. And that does bring the half to a close, folks. And like we said, it's been a bit longer than normal. We had a bit of an injury to the ref, and he has been replaced. The score now is St Albans 10 and Graeme College with 7. And it's been a very interesting first half, stop-start, you could say. And I think we're going to be heading for a great second half here between these two sides, Venna.
Nice evening balance clash. 10-7 all to play for in the second half. A couple of moments there of brilliance. The standard moment probably is the injury to the referee. You don't see that very often. And I think a lot to play for in the second half. Please don't go away, folks. St Albans 10 at the moment, Graeme College 7. We're back in a few minutes.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Now, go. Go. Now go. Go. Now go. Go. You've got the courage and you're good to go. Standard Bank, moving forward.
Right, welcome back to the second half of this Graeme College St Albans match as Graeme College's kickoff, and we are taking you straight back into the action. And Graeme College now trying to put St Albans under pressure. Score at half time is 10-7 to St Albans, as St Albans now take it up by the loose forwards. Fantastic work there by Keon. Unfortunately a knock on there. He was playing previous advantage from the referee and obviously deemed that was passed. Had that ball gone to hand, it could have been a different story, but there was great work there yet again by the number 5, and that was Simon Miller. He's done some great work. He's taken a knock to the nose, and I see they were trying to sort him out. He had a bit of blood, but then great work up to, I think it's the 8th man there was Keon Turner, and it was some great work there by St Albans.
Turner's unhappy. He's gone, ankle's got heavily strapped. Calling for first aid here. So also some tall timber in that pack, as you said a couple of times here today, and finding the breakaway. He's going to stretch the long legs, and I think that's probably an aspect of play where St Albans have dominated. You probably see them playing more down the short side, close to the ruck. Graeme a bit speedier around the park, slightly more diminutive players, and it looks like that 8 is going off for St Albans here. Coach is making a change. Not your prized athletes hobbling off this time of the year is always a bit of a concern. Long season still to go.
It's going to be interesting to see what Graham's going to do now with the wind behind their backs, or what type of tactic they'll take with the wind. Will they use the wind, or will they just keep on playing in their natural game that they were playing in the first half?
I think the Graemans are used to playing here, so I'll be quite surprised if they try to carry too much in their own half. Give it a bit of air, find some grass, and it's almost deal with trying to get out of their half.
I just see on the defensive line, Fenner, the backs of St Albans are very narrow in defence. They quite the centres and the wingers actually they've sort of narrow, leaving a huge space on the outside, but yet they defended pretty well. So they're obviously using a shift line defence with regards to that.
Very interesting. Kind of high risk, high reward sort of setup. It looks like they're setting up to defend a close target here from Graeme. Good scrum, turnover ball here, the tight head, and St Albans with a chance to move the ball. Oh, dropped it. Turnover.
It's great hands there by Sam. As Gray now look to turn into this good turnover ball. Oh, that's great work. Good show of speed and strength.
Mokele, the captain.
Number 1. Quick ball out to the right as Graeme now look to just work way back into St Albans try line.
Mokele's down there, tackled quite heavily after his break.
Williams now looks to feed. It's a great carry there by McCullum. And a very good ball carrier for them in today's game. And St Albans now just done enough to slow down the game. Another big carry there by number 22, Zuki Kepe.
Williams just marshalling his troops there, getting his forwards around the corner. And Graeme will speed the ball up a bit just so they can spread it. Another pick and go.
By Dude. It's working up the field. Just slow down a little bit by, I think I could have had turned over ball here, but no, good work there by, they still got it, Graeme. And out to Sam. Sam's got it now, looking to feed. A little bit predictable on the feed. Just trying to suck in a bit more defenders, going out wide.
Still on here.
It's good work there by the defence of St Albans, just keeping them at bay. Graham's got men open on the outside.
So was disrupted the breakdown very well here, putting Graeme in a lot of pressure.
Under the new laws, that should have been a penalty. Can't kick the ball out the ruck. I think it was kicked through from one of the St Albans players. Ref didn't see it, and it's a good exit strategy there by Tabang. And it finds him a bit more breathing space here. A little bit... okay.
One of the Graemians here carrying. And he's thought he scored on the 5 metre. Oh. Hard luck, the young man.
So that was why it was a bit slow coming back for them.
And you have Dube with the line of throw. Bit of trash talk by the man from St Albans. Great ball. Williams, Sam, McCullum.
Great carry by McCullum. Ball needs to go right very quickly, just slowing it down. St Albans doing a very good job at slowing the ball down. And turnover ball by the ref, obviously hands on. Great work there by St Albans, number 6. Luyanda Mpafu. It was great work there.
Focus has changed at the start of the game. They seem to be very intent on attacking the breakdown.
Yeah.
And that's 2 penalties in a row now. Coach Simba will be pleased with that. Tough kick now. Middle of the field with this wind blowing. And it's not a bad effort. Nice nudge. And it's almost with the line outs just inside Graham's half, close to the 10 metre line.
They're doing well at the breakdown, just to slow down that ball enough and to be able to get hands on the ball and just be able to contest it pretty well. And Graeme trying to play a quick ball, and it's just not going according to plan.
Front ball.
Great work there by St Albans. Look, that's Simon Miller. You can see now they're trying to use their bigger pack as they're moving forward. You can see the work rate of the Simon Miller, just trying to get it back. Now they've got number 9 looking for the ball as it's still going forward. It's great work here by St Albans pack.
Oh, penalty. Truck and trailer call by the referee. And Williams has taken it fast.
To the centre, 13.
Planga with a pass wide to... That's Mappeling with a good carry, offload off the ground.
It's good work here. Sam's coming onto the ball. Great work, backhands to Williams. With great tackle there by St Albans. Knocked backwards, redeemed by the ref as Graham's just trying to find their feet again. But great defensive work and turnover here by St Albans. And kicked out, no.
Oh, he's missed his touch.
It's great work here. There's a great flurry.
Bangisa with the carry.
Held up now from the kick. It's great defensive work here by St Albans, just doing all the right things. Kick, chase, kick up, bound, didn't find touch, but yet had the good mind to hold up the player and get the turnover ball.
Some lovely touches there between the halfbacks. Sam with a fantastically silky little offload. Fortunately able to hold the ball. And St Albans again at breakdown points are starting to out-muscle Graeme. So nice contrast of styles at the moment.
Graham's got most of the territory in the second half, and they just trying to. They need to just turn that territory now to a bit of points. But but like I said, it's been a great contest between the two schools, and we see Sichaba Munyaka is watching. We're not too sure where you are, Sichaba, but hope you're enjoying the live feed.
It looks like on YouTube there.
Yep.
Folks, hit us up on Twitter, hashtags SSL Rugby, the same for Instagram, and then watch us live on either YouTube or Facebook. Doesn't get any better than this in terms of schoolwork coverage.
Yeah.
School Sports Live. Please join us and let us know how you feel.
And kudos to the organisers. So far, both games we've had on the main field have been pretty evenly contested, which is great to see. You never want a game where it's just run away with one side, and they've really, both sides, the game beforehand was well contested. In the game today this game has really also led up to a great contest is what you want, and you want the boys to feel that contest and just to enjoy that the competitiveness between two sides, which is fantastic.
I think I can hear a generator humming away in the background. We're now into load shedding, and we're still bringing you coverage, guys. So if you are at a loose end, your home's a bit dark or getting a bit bored, come down and watch some rugby, or stay tuned on your devices. Watch some good rugby all day long.
Fortunately, there was no advantage, and just a illegal scrumming there from Graeme led to a penalty. No advantage from the ref, and it just leaves some pressure from St Albans fly off to bunk to kick it out.
That's a nice kick, adapting to the wind now. Forecast to carry on like this most of the day. It's not going to get any stronger, thankfully. But it does make your tactics with the kick, with the tosses, etc., quite important.
Line-out feed here from St Albans. The line-outs have been very good at today, even into the wind with the wind across. Unfortunately, now the ref just says there it's not in straight.
I wonder at times, Lyle, as you say, you're a referee, the outside shoulder to me has become quite narrow in the modern definition. At times we're very strict on the lineouts, and then there's a lot of leeway at scrum time.
Yeah. And also you can see there's hardly not anyone in contest in that lineout, so it's not really a massive advantage to any side. So let the game flow, let it play. If it wasn't really skew,
My low end refereeing on Saturdays when I need to. I'm quite content if a side doesn't contest the ball. I'm not bothered by how skew it is.
Yeah.
Graeme get a chance to breathe again. Slava Williams has had a good game so far.
They've brought in all their backline players to the left-hand side of the field, so I don't know if they are looking to go left. It's great work.
Oh, poor pass.
Bad execution there with regards to that, but they're looking to keep the ball alive. There was no knock on, it went backwards. It's a great carry up there by their backs now. And yet again, good work over the ball is St Albans as they look to be in your face.
McCallum.
McCallum again is on the ball again. Good clean up there. That's great work there. Ooh, a bit of hard tackle there. You can see the whole game's just sort of stopped on that. And that's great work there by Graeme, looking to go outside wide. As they look up to just set up another phase, and gone back for the hard tackle. No advantage to Graeme. And hopefully, I'm sure Sam will kick it out into the corner. And they'll take some line out. You can see it on the replay there. It was just a hard tackle. I don't think it was intentional.
The term is reckless now, am I right, Lyle? Interesting, folks. The referees will be using a blue card if necessary in this festival. And going forward, any suspicion of a head injury, and the player has to leave the field. It is a very contentious issue, but safety first. We are dealing with young men here. They are still children, despite how big and muscular some of them are. And their safety is of paramount importance. So obviously we are compliant in that regard, and hope not to see any of those this week.
You see the difference with regards to the number 5 of St Albans and the ref. You can see the size difference is amazing. As Graeme now look to just really work their way up into the St Albans 22. Great work on the ball. And
Nogaya there for Graeme.
And turnover there by, you could see it from where I was sitting. It was great work on the ball from the St Albans loose forwards.
Delamere with the quick throw. Oh, big hits.
Great work here. Could work out for Sam as he looks to offload outside wide. And obviously Graeme now trying to really let that ball keep it alive and play fast running rugby. Yeah, it's not on their feet. Offside advantage here by the ref. And here
Very
we go.
adventurous from Delamere, throwing quickly there. I don't think his mate's going to be thanking for it afterwards. Bit of a hospital pass. Not 10 metres here.
Can't go again. Number 9 from St Albans reacting very quickly.
I think better than seeing a guy with exposed ribs. There's an injury here. I think another bit of blood on the St Albans hooker. So they're going to have to replace him for the scrum to take place.
Azequela.
Just about half time of this, or halfway through the second half. 10 points to 7.
Graham's had a lot of sort of territory here, but the defence of St Albans are just keeping them out in the second half. And now they've got a set-up move here. They've got four backs on the left-hand side and 2 on the right. I've got a funny hunch they're going to go to the right.
I think 8-9-14 or 8-9-11-14, yeah.
Fullback of St Albans is just sort of sitting directly behind the scrum. So let's just see what they're... Oh, tight head. Oh, and a hand in there. Ref didn't see that.
Oh, unfortunately knocked on at the
Graeme.
base.
So it looks like it came back to Graeme at the end of the day. We've got a bird's eye view. The ref's on the far side. He doesn't really get... There's no communications in like that. There was a little hand there from the flank of St Albans. Cleverly just packed it back in there. And there's always that funny thing, what the ref can't see, you can't blow.
Well, I'll challenge you to tell me another thing that's as difficult as reffing a rugby match. Not easy.
Not at all.
These men work really hard and we couldn't play without them. They can't see absolutely everything on the field.
Not at all.
The St Albans pack have really come into their own in the second half. They're dominating the set piece and the collision, or dominating the rucks as well. Now the ref wants to chat to the 2 front rows.
There's been quite a vast difference in size between the 2 front rows, and yet Graeme are really they're holding their own.
Pugnacious Graemians in the navy blue and old gold.
As you see, one of the backline players from St Albans comes in there and just gives some advice to his forwards. As Graeme looked to feed just short arm there. There we go. And they're going to the left-hand side as Williams takes it up again, plays it back. As you now look, Graeme, to try and dominate, just to try and work their way back into this game. They're working their way up the field again. And they're going to look to carry again. Good hard work to suck them in. As Williams now looks to feed to Sam. Sam's got it outside. Taken up by Makalima. Sam again. Oh.
And McCallum will hold on. No advantage though. Penalty count is rising. Second off sides. And there Williams goes. Lovely offload to 14. That's Bangisa.
It's good work here. Another advantage penalty. High tackle looks like it is. So Graeme now really starting to work up the way of the field. Taken up there by Makalima again. As Graeme now starts to put the phases together. Sam. Long ball outside to 12. Back inside to the wing. As they work their way up the field as they've done previously. It's good work there by the number 12 from that's Jared Dix. Really work well on the counter rucking, but there was a previous infringement, and they're going to run it.
It's interesting. Graeme are coming second a little bit in contact and continue to try to run. 3 points was an offer, level the game up, but Schoolboys, they want 7 points.
So Williams now looks to feed. Ball's coming out a bit slowly. Great defensive line there, knocked on there by Gray. Graeme just knocked that on, just a bit over eager. The ball's coming out a bit slow in this situation. They want to just...
And that's full time. So the referees wanted to even things out with that massive delay we had in the first half. So only 18 minutes in the second half. And that's St Albans who triumph here by 10 points to 7. I think Graeme will rue not going at goal with that last penalty. Lal?
Yeah, I know the scoreboard has obviously with the power with the load shedding it has gone out, but they would have known being 10-7 down, kick in front of the poles, level the game up, and at least then you walk away with a draw. And they worked hard to get back in the game after that first try. After the first 3 minutes, there was a long injury break which just sort of nullified the game. But at the end of the day, St Albans held on to their 10-7 lead at half-time in a shortened game. And a great contest between the two sides, and it could have gone either way today.
Right, thanks very much, folks, for joining us. Lots more rugby to come. Don't go anywhere. Please enjoy our coverage of School Sports Live. Thank you very much.